In this video, we'll replicate a virtual machine from an on-premise data center to the StrengthCom cloud that was created in the previous video. Users can select any running virtual machine and configure it for replication to StrengthCom. To configure replication, simply right-click on the virtual machine and choose Configure Replication from the context menu. The wizard guides the user through the process. First, we select the target cloud provider, the StrengthCom cloud that was previously configured during one-time setup. The target location allows us to specify a storage policy, which selects the class of storage used to store the VM on the StrengthCom cloud side. The target location step allows us to specify a storage policy, which selects the class of storage used to store the VM on the StrengthCom cloud site. The user can also select the option to use replication seeds. Replication seed is a set of VMs created by a previous replication or uploaded by the tenant to the StrengthCom cloud. This reduces the initial replication sync time, which can be lengthy for large virtual machines. In the replicated option step, the user can specify whether the virtual machine guest operating system should be quiesced to stabilize the data prior to performing the replication. The user can also specify whether the replication data should be compressed over the network. In the recovery settings step, a recovery point objective for the virtual machine can be set. vCloud availability supports an RPO ranging from 15 minutes to 24 hours. All virtual machine data blocks changed during each RPO period are replicated to the cloud. The user can also optionally specify a number of point-in-time instances. Each instance is a historical point in time the virtual machine can be restored to at a later stage. When the user presses Finish, a background task begins, beginning to replicate the virtual machine to the StrengthCom cloud. All of the replication activities can be monitored. From the vSphere Replication tab, replication is shown in the outgoing replication section and has a status of configuring. Once the configuration is complete and the status changes to Initial Full Sync, at this stage the VMDK storage files of the VM are being replicated to the StrengthCom cloud. The duration of this task is dependent on the amount of storage a VM utilizes and the speed of your network connection. When synchronization is complete, the status changes to OK. The resources created for the replication are visible in the StrengthCom cloud in the vCloud Director console. A new virtual appliance has been created as a placeholder for the replicated virtual machines. The virtual appliance will remain in the stop state until a failover test is initiated. Next, let's switch to the vCloud Availability portal. The portal enables tenants to view and manage the replicated machines by connecting to the StrengthCom site. The user logs in with their StrengthCom vCloud Director credentials. The dashboard displays a summary of and status of all replication in the user's virtual data center. By selecting a virtual data center, all the replications for that VDC are displayed. Details of the virtual machines are shown, including a status symbol indicating the replication state. Pressing the test button will start the replicated VM on the StrengthCom cloud to verify its successful replication. The workload page shows a real-time status of the running test. This is the exact same information that's available to the tenant through the vSphere Replication console. It is also available to StrengthCom through the vCloud Director console. Switching back to the vCloud Director console used by StrengthCom, we can see that the replicated virtual machine is starting. Clicking on the console displays the desktop of the running virtual machine. This test can run for as long as necessary, and during the test, the source virtual machine at your data center continues to run and be available. The user can stop the test at any stage and clean up the results by clicking the Clean Up button. This concludes the demo. Thank you for watching.